Hello, everybody. How we doing? Okay, so
Going to bed.
Fire Marshal Bill over there doesn't want to be a part of this, so it's just gonna fucking be, dude. You literally look like Fire. I don't know if you're frozen or what, but you look like Fire Marshal Bill.
Okay.
Please tell me you know who that is.
Jim Carrey.
Thank God.
My favorite one's the surgery one, where he's like a burnt corpse.
Oh, it's so funny. Fire Marshal Bill is the funniest shit
Take a
ever.
picture of it.
Oh God, it's what? That's funny as shit. All right,
Take a
so
picture.
I'm rank. So we did a ranking a while ago of all the movies, but I wanted to rank all the movies inside of the eras, and he didn't want to, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do a solo video. He's like, I'll be in the video with you. I just don't want to do it. Okay, so let's do it, shall we? I'm gonna start off. There's no TriStar because there's one movie and it doesn't need to be ranked because. Alrighty, let's do this. You know what? I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go from Rewa, Monsterverse, the Millennium, Heisei, and then Showa. So fuck it. Let's do it. Starting off with the Rewa, however the fuck you say it. My numbers 3 through 5. There's only 5 movies in this era, but my 3 to 5, or my 5 to 3, however you say it, are the anime trilogy. None of them you can put one at 5, you can put 2 at 5, you can put 3 at 5. It doesn't really matter to me. They're all kind of just one big bloated giant disappointment. So yeah, 3 to 5 is the anime trilogy. Number 2 is Shin Godzilla. A 50-50. For me, it's like some good, some bad, some really awesome shit, but there's just some stuff that I was like, I don't know. I just thought that what's the fucking guy's name? The Evangelion. Can't think of his name right now. I thought he was kind of Hidekiano. I thought he was kind of. I just think he kind of did some stuff that was kind of that he thought would be really cool, and it wasn't exactly the best, but it was cool enough for me. So it's my number 2. My number 1 is obviously your shirt over there. Godzilla -1. So that's the Reiwa era. So let's move on to the MonsterVerse era. And at number 4, because there's 4 Godzilla movies, but there's 5 with Kong Skull Island. My number 4 is Godzilla 2014. I really like this movie. It's really fucking cool. Got some great stuff in there. It's just it takes a bit too long to actually get to the fights, and it teases them a little bit too much for my taste. And
Why did you just stuck that in there?
but I like that the movie's different than all the rest of the MonsterVerse movies. But yeah, I have fun with it. 2014 is my number 4. Number 3 is Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, the new one. It's really fun. It's really stupid, but it's fun. It's entertaining as shit. I have so much fun with the movie. Me calling this movie dumb is not a bad thing. It's really dumb, but it's a lot of fun. GXK is awesome though. It's fun as shit. I still wish there was a little bit more Godzilla in the last 2 movies. What the fuck are you doing? Such a retard. My number 2 is Godzilla versus Kong. This movie was immensely fucking entertaining. It's exactly what I wanted at the time this movie came out. This was my first theater experience in, I think it was nearly 2 years. No, a year and a half from COVID. I kind of waited for this movie. I could have gone sooner, but I'm waiting for Godzilla versus Kong. And
Wait, you didn't see God's? Wait, I'm so confused. What?
COVID happened in 2019.
COVID happened in 2020.
COVID happened at the end of 2019.
The world shut down in March of 2020.
Yes.
Not my town.
Oh, and your town is shut down in 2019?
Dude, my town shut down in like early January of 2020. Yeah.
That's still not 19.
Yeah, you dicklick.
It's called COVID-19, dipshits. Not COVID
Yeah,
2020.
the strain, not because of the year.
Yes, it is. It's literally because of the year.
So fucking dumb. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we know you both are. Anywho, yeah, I saw I saw 2019 in the theaters. Don't worry, I saw King of the Monster 2019 in the theaters.
Don't apologize. She's mad.
Sorry.
Oh!
Anyway, yeah, I kind of waited for Godzilla versus Kong to come out to be my first theater experience in nearly 2 years, and was not disappointed. It was fun. It was dumb. It was loud. It was awesome. It's exactly what I wanted that movie to be at the time. I just wanted to shut my brain off and have the funnest fucking time I could have with a movie.
Hey, be nice to Amanda. She's going through a lot right now. Don't.
She's still my favorite. She's still my favorite. She always will be.
Say I'm sorry.
I did. I'm sorry, favorite. You will always be my You will always be my favorite. AJ smells funny.
I took a shower, dickhead.
No, you didn't. I get some money from here. Anyway, number one for me is King of the Monsters from 2019. I just felt like I was watching a Japanese Godzilla film. Like it just everything that movie did was just what I wanted from an American Godzilla movie. Like you can criticize the movie, I don't care. When Dr. Serizawa goes down, blows him up with the oxygen destroyer, and gives him life, like I couldn't. I was just like, oh. And then the end when he basically just fucking destroys King Ghidorah with the nuclear blast from the. It was so cool. I was nutting the entire movie. Like we said in the other vid when he shoots the atomic breath at King Ghidorah in the Arctic and Ghidorah splits the head and then shoots the. I was like, this is gonna be my favorite movie fucking of all time. I fucking love the movie. It's so good. You can say the characters. I don't give a shit. I'm there for the monsters and I got the monsters. I was for the entire fucking movie. It's a masterpiece. Fucking love it. Millennium. Let's do it. Let's do Millennium. There's 6 here, which is crazy because I thought there were more, but then there's only 6, which is crazy. My number 6 is Mega Gyrus. I really like this movie. This is the second, I believe, of the Millennium era. It's really good. It's good. It's a better. It's got better action, I think, than 2000. But I think overall 2000 is a better story for me, which is why I give 2000 the edge over Mega Gyrus, however the hell you say it. But I liked it. It's fun. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's loud. I don't like a lot of the early 2000s, late 90s CGI in there, but it is what it is, and the Godzilla costume is consistent, I believe, throughout all of the Millennium era, which is cool. Amanda, I still love you. You're still my favorite. Anyway, number 5 is Godzilla 2000 Millennium, or whatever the title of the movie is. The response from Godzilla 98 is this movie, and this movie is 10 times better than Godzilla 98, and it's just like, thank fuck that movie exists, because Godzilla 98 was AIDS. But there's still the issue. Like I said, I think the story is better than Mega Gyrus, but overall, Mega Gyrus might be a better movie, but I just have it cut the story here. I like Godzilla 2000. It's fun, but it's my number 5. So there we go. For 4, you're gonna hate me. Final Wars. It's just too CGI heavy for me. It's a little over the top for my taste too. I get it. It's supposed to be a 50th anniversary bash. It does its job. It's fun as hell. There's just a little bit too much CGI for me. And a bit more too over the top. But I watch this movie a lot. It's fun. It's entertaining. The fights are great. The best part of the movie is when he kills. This is Zilla, as they call him in this, and it's the greatest thing ever. It's I kind of wish they would have just had him shoot the atomic breath at him and just have him melt, but having him shoot the atomic breath at Zilla bouncing and him just hitting with the tail into the opera in Australia or New Zealand or wherever it is fucking incredible.
Museum?
Huh?
The Sydney Art Museum?
No, it's not. No, it's like the Opera House or something. Whichever one it is, I don't know. But it was fucking awesome, and I loved it, and it still makes me laugh to this day. It's so fucking funny, dude. He's like, yeah, and Godzilla goes. It's amazing. I love it, and I love the story behind them getting Zilla too. They're just like, hey, we're gonna buy that from TriStar. We're gonna have. It's amazing. It's the greatest. And the best part about it is the CGI in that movie for Zilla is even worse than in the 98 movie. On screen for 2 seconds. So fucking funny. So fucking funny. Number 3 is, which is crazy to me, because this was actually my second favorite for the longest time. But I recently rewatched my number 2. But my number 3 is Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. It's a fun movie, dude. I don't like the title at all. Against Mechagodzilla, dude. Let's call it something else. It's really dumb title, but it's a fun as hell movie. It's really entertaining, and yeah, it's really fun. And yeah, the Kiryu design for this movie in particular for me is great. Number 2, Tokyo SOS. I love Tokyo SOS, dude. I rewatched it the other day. Movie's awesome. Movie's awesome.
Godzilla died too.
The CGI isn't great still, but the fights are fun, and it's a sequel.
Die?
Huh?
Doesn't he die?
No, he just he gets like a thing in his like a chest thing, like he hurts his chest and it just goes away. But it's awesome.
He drills a hole in him.
Yes. That's what it was. Yes. This was the sequel. Is it Megagyrus? Right. Right. This one because it went 2000 Megagyrus, GMK, and then was it? Oh no,
Against
no.
Tokyo SOS.
This is the sequel to Against Mechagodzilla. Sorry. Yeah, and then yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. This movie's a lot of fun though. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so doofy, but it's fun as hell. But number 1 for me is obviously GMK. My second favorite of the franchise. I absolutely love this movie. I absolutely love that they did something so drastically different, but kept it so fucking awesome. Like I love this movie. Again, my second favorite of the franchise. It's awesome. I love that Godzilla is just pure fucking evil. What are you doing, dog? Holy shit. I love the white eyes. I love the bigger, stockier body. I love that he is just the embodiment of the evil of just it's fucking awesome. I love this movie. GMK is amazing. I love GMK. It's awesome. Heisei. This was tough. There's 7 here. God, I love this era so much. There's not a bad movie here. I just have to rank them. Fucking goddamn it. Number 7 is Space Godzilla. This hurts my soul. because I have Space Godzilla maybe has my favorite fight in the entire franchise at the end. It's so good. Space Godzilla. Are you okay there, buddy? You tired?
No, I'm good.
Anyway, yeah, versus Space Godzilla, the fantastic fight at the end. It makes me come every time I watch it. Yeah, but the story in it isn't as focused as it should be, but it's still awesome. Number 6 is The Return of Godzilla, the 84 version, because the 85 version doesn't exist in my mind. But it's a great movie. It's more of the original Godzilla, meaning the 1954 original. It just absolutely. What are you doing? Fucking retard. Anyway, it's great. It's not as focused of a film, I think, as it should be at times. The story can kind of meander at times, and it's not as focused as it should be. But The Return of Godzilla is an awesome movie. If you haven't ever watched it, watch it. Number 6 is Versus Mothra. This is the technically you could call it a remake of Mothra versus Godzilla from 64, 5, whenever the original came out. I love it. It's a great movie. The poster for this movie is nut worthy. I love it. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's absolutely awesome. My number 5. Godzilla versus Mothra. Number 4 is Godzilla versus Biollante. I'm surprised this movie is as low as it is in the Heisei era. I love this movie. It's so good. For a second movie in a revamp of a franchise, this might be one of the best. Like, sequels that are better than the original, this is one of them. Like, it's a beautiful movie. The story is awesome. The fights are amazing, and this was the first movie in the Heisei era. I like the Godzilla 84 or the Return of Godzilla design a lot. This is where they got it right. This design is my favorite design of the Heisei. It's perfect. I love it. And the Biollante creature, man, amazing practical effects. Fights are awesome. I love Biollante. So good. Number 3, I'm surprised this movie is so low because I fucking love it. Destoroyah. The ending of this movie, perfect. So good. The movie is awesome. I love this movie. Destoroyah is just the perfect ending to the franchise. Obviously, I understand why they kept it going, because yes, do it. But yeah, I love Destoroyah. Hi. I love it. I love it. But my number 2 is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, which is such a terrible title because it's not Mechagodzilla 2 because it's not Mechagodzilla. At least not this Mechagodzilla. It's the new Mechagodzilla. Of all the Mechagodzilla designs we've had in the movies, this is my least favorite, but it's my favorite Mechagodzilla movie. I love this movie. It's fucking awesome. Badass, kick ass. I don't like the Mechagodzilla design very much, but the movie is kick ass, and I love Mechagodzilla. It's like my 5th favorite of the franchise. What can I say? It's in my top 5 at least. I think. Yeah, I think it's my number 5 because minus one kicked it out of the 4 spot. Anyway, my number 1 is Godzilla versus Ghidorah. It's more of an origin story for Godzilla than a versus movie, but it strikes the right balance for me of the earlier couple of the Heisei era, where it's more serious and realistic, as realistic as you can get, into the more later half of the Showa stuff. It has that realistic-ish tone versus the fun, entertaining Showa or late half Showa era. I love versus Ghidorah. It's such a good movie. It's my third favorite of the franchise. It's amazing. This is maybe my favorite Ghidorah look of the franchise. I don't know, but he looks really cool. I love the exoskeleton metal design that he comes back with. Awesome fucking movie, dude. I love this movie. It makes me come. Here we go. 15 Showa movies. Good Lord Jesus Christ. Good Lord Jesus Christ. Help me, Lord. Let's do it. I'm going to go really fast with these. Number 15, All Monsters Attack, aka Godzilla's Revenge. It's shit. It's a clip show. It's shit. It's garbage. Most of the fights in this movie are recycled footage, and like Godzilla is literally changing looks every 2 minutes in this movie. If you're a kid, you'll probably be like, like I did when I was a kid. But as I grew up, I was like, oh dear Christ, holy shit, that movie's bad. Number 14, Son of Godzilla. It's barely better than All Monsters Attack. Barely. It's not. It's more kiddie. It's more doofy. It's more stupid. No. 13 is Ever a Horror from the Deep. I don't really know what to say about this movie. This one? No. Ebra was, or that's Hedorah was Smog Monster. Anyway, I watched this movie for the first time like 4 years ago. I'd never seen it up until then. I don't like it. It's very kiddie. It's very goofy. It's very not good. Have you seen this movie?
Is that Godzilla versus Sea Monster?
Yes, because he's the lobster. Yeah, no, it's not a good. Yeah, Godzilla versus Sea Monster. Yeah, that's it. I don't like this movie. It's not good. Number 12 is Godzilla Raids Again, the second movie in the franchise. It just is. It's fine. It's not like the bottom 3, but it's got some fun fights in there. It just doesn't live up to the first movie where Godzilla fights another monster. It's Anguirus. It's cool. Fights are fun, but they're just not. It's just not a great movie. And yeah. 11. I like this movie a lot. It's just why it's as high as it's gonna. This is the highest it's gonna be. I like this movie. From 11 on, I can say that I like these movies. Godzilla versus Megalon. Is it bad? Trash? Yeah, but I like it. It's fun. It's goofy, doofy, kiddie fun. I love the fight with Jet Jaguar and Megalon, and it's perfect. I love it. It's so shitty. I love it. It's a guilty pleasure for me. It's definitely the guilty pleasure, probably, of the franchise for me. I love it. Number 10 is Godzilla versus Gigan. It's not great either, but it's fun as shit. I love it, and Gigan is an awesome villain that I want to see return. I think AJ agreed with me because he's a badass motherfucker. And so is Amanda. Number 9 for me, is that right? Yeah, 9 is Godzilla versus Hedorah. You know what? No, I'm gonna switch it.
This is the trash monster that
Smog Monster. I'm gonna switch it. I don't know why I put this. I'm gonna put versus Gigan as my number 10, or as my number 9, and put versus Hedorah as my number 10, and put.
Godzilla versus the AIDS monster.
Yeah, I don't know why I have this so high, but I do. But that's okay. So yeah, 10. My 10 is gonna be versus. Yeah, I'm gonna switch that around. My number 10 is now Godzilla versus Hedorah, or the Smog Monster. And my 9 is Mel versus Gigan. There's a shot in versus Hedera where she like punches through Hedera and it looks like she's punching through literal poop. Like it's really fucking weird. It's fun. It's really trippy. It's trippy as shit. It's fucking weird, man. The movie's fucking weird. Jun Fukuda, how to say his name? The dude, it's just tripping. Yeah, the dude trips balls when he makes a Godzilla film. Holy fucking shit! He makes a weird fucking movie.
What else has he directed?
Well, we'll get to those. We'll get to those. He directed a couple of the lower ones, but I don't remember that's the top of my head. But Header is my 10 and Gigan's my 9. So number 8. Let's go to number 8. Number 8 is Terror of Mechagodzilla, the direct sequel to the original Mechagodzilla movie. I like this movie, but the human story in it tries to be more emotional. They brought Ishiro Honda back to direct, so it tries to be less over the top than the first Mechagodzilla was. The human story, though, bites off a bit more than it can chew. The fights are awesome. This was the last movie in the Showa era and the last that Ishiro Honda directed. I believe it was the last film he ever directed also.
Is he passed?
No, he just retired from the industry and then he died like 15 years later or something like that. But the fights are great. The human story is, but I still have fun with it. It's not nearly as good as the original Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, which we'll talk about in just a second. Number 7 is Destroy All Monsters. The last 30 minutes, 35 minutes of this movie is fucking awesome. This was during the time where the franchise was really taking a down slope. And the last 30 minutes of this movie kind of saved the franchise. Because it's awesome. It's just every Godzilla monster versus fucking King Ghidorah. There's some shit in this movie, dude. Like, you good over there? You falling asleep over there? I can tell. You were just like, oh, fucking funny. No, I love Destroy All Monsters. The human story is whatever. The ending, though, is priceless. I love it. It's so much fun. Number 6 is Ghidorah, three-headed monster. For a debut for probably the most iconic Godzilla villain, it's okay. It's good. He gets some fun. Ghidorah, that is, or Ghidra, as he's called in the American dub for this movie. It's amazing. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's just it's got some fun in there. But it's just a lot of fun. I have fun with it. Not the best story though. Not the shining greatness that Ghidorah would become, because he's not in this movie for that much. But when he is, it's amazing. Number 5 is the original Mothra versus Godzilla. Great movie. One of the best of the entire franchise. I love it. It's great. It's a great story. Bringing Mothra into the Godzilla universe is a great idea. I'll try and hurry up. Sorry, bud. Number 4 for me, which is, I'm surprised this one's so low because I fucking love this movie. King Kong versus Godzilla, the original from '62. Who doesn't like this fucking movie? And he puts the tree down. Godzilla is amazing. It's such a good movie. This was the first time that Kong and Godzilla were both in color. Third film in the franchise. Awesome movie. I love this movie. It's not the best, but nostalgia, people, nostalgia carries for this movie because I love it so fucking much. 3 is Invasion of Astro Monster, the sequel to Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. I think this movie is so much better. This is a awesome fucking sci-fi monster movie that I recently rewatched this weekend, and I absolutely loved it. This is the showcase for Ghidorah right here, man. It's an awesome movie. I absolutely love it. It's goofy fun, but I absolutely had a blast with it. It's great. 2, the original versus Mechagodzilla. I love this movie. It's so much fun. It's the second to last of this era, but it's so fun, bro. It's that perfect cheesy, goofy tone mixed with the fun story, or human story, and I love it. It's so good. I love this movie. It's great. But number one, the 1954 original, hell, it's the best of the entire franchise. It's not even a monster film. It's a post-war drama that has a giant dinosaur monster lizard thing in it, and it's amazing. And it's a great film. One of the best films of all time. That's it. That's all I got. Peace out. AJ, look at that fucking cat. Wants to mate with you. Wants to fucking mate with you.
It's a
Fucking hilarious. All right, people. We'll talk to you later. AJ, go get some sleep, bud.